light of the events of the last 12 months, perhaps I have more to reflect on than most.
The first thing I would like to know is if you are aware of the expectation that there is in the global audience about this fifth season, and especially now after the death of Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, I think especially, as you say, after the death of the Queen, that there is a huge expectancy for the audience about what they're going to see and how the Queen is portrayed. Of course, we finished making season 5 about 6 months before the Queen died, so there is nothing changed, and there's nothing that should or could be changed. And season 6, our attitude to the royal family has not changed. But I think people will. Season 5 is there's a lot of drama for the royal family. They had a lot of problems, and I think it's an opportunity for the audience to discover a bit more about the royal family's emotional life, the behind the scenes. And it was a time when the Queen, I think, I speak for you, was more open about her problems, and the speech she made, saying what a terrible year it had been for her, which she never normally would do. So it's, I think it's going to be a very exciting season for people to see.
For years, I've called for a more modern monarchy that reflects the world outside.
I don't think it's my behaviour that's threatening its survival. You, as future king, have a duty.
People will never understand how it's really been for me.
It's pretty good work on the crown, on the accents of the Queen and the people around her. Was that a challenge for you? Any particular pronunciation word that you were not used to?
Well, it is like an accent, and again, with many jobs and theatre jobs, whatever, you do American accent, an Irish accent. You have to get your ear in tune, and it took me a good long while. And the wonderful dialect coach, voice coach, William Conacher, he played me the Queen when she was 21, and he said, and this was in 2019. He said, just listen to that, because that's sort of the beginning of her voice. You will not be speaking like that, but you need to have it in your muscle memory. So I would just listen to that over and over again and just let it sink down into the bottom. Then you start building the voice of someone who's 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, so, and that was really interesting to do that.
Yes, it's a system, for better or for worse. We're all stuck in it. It feels it's all about to erupt.
She opens her mouth and hand grenades come out. She wants to tear down the temple.
It's great to have you for the Colombian and Latin American audience. And the first thing I would like to know is, how did it feel on the set that Queen Elizabeth II had died while you were filming the next season?
Well, I mean, we obviously we felt very sad, and there is a heightened sense of her passing as well, obviously, because we're dealing with a drama that depicts aspects of her life. But, we're not dramatically dealing with her death in the series. We're dealing with, the 1990s in season 5, and then the late 1990s in season 6. So, I mean, deep sadness, of course, and we wanted to mark that with our respects along with the nation, and we did, and we absolutely took the time to observe what the nation, what the world was feeling, and share in those that enormous global outpouring of grief.
And the world will move on, and we'll be left with nothing.
How did it come to this?